Hey guys, welcome to the channel. It's New York Dan here, and I got the cool little mini bike right here. I'm going to show you now the mods I did on it, and I just posted an action video of the test run to also check out. Hit the thumbs up for me, guys. I'm going to show you the mods right now. Alright, so the first thing, I put on a mirror because when you're riding this little thing, you want to be able to see cars coming up behind you. And believe it or not, you know where I got this? From the Temu site. They have a lot of cool stuff for bikes. It just bolts right on here. It has this, check out this quick connect right here. That's what it does. It bolts onto that. The second mod I did, you're going to see on the exhaust, I took off that little deflector and I clamped on this pipe. Now I got this pipe from Home Depot. It's a natural gas. It's stainless steel, but it has a stupid plastic coating. Now this coating didn't bubble up there from this bike. I actually was testing this with another 2-cycle engine before a couple years ago, and that's how it got burnt up there. The yellow coating's still intact on this part. You can see I used a hose clamp to secure it. And then check this out. I got this awesome little muffler on eBay designed for like mini bikes and go-karts, mainly mini bikes. And I used some of that high temp heat wrap. I've used that on the Mustang exhaust. I used a couple hose clamps. I shoved the pipe in there, used the heat wrap to secure it. And the cool thing about this is it's chrome and it makes it look really neat. I just wired it on. I got to secure it a little bit better, but it's kind of in the testing phase. Check that out. I just want to make sure it performed okay before I go crazy securing it. The frame also ends way up here. So at some point I got to take this plastic off and maybe weld on more of a frame going back further, and then I could secure this muffler to it. Now over here on the air intake, I actually put some of this foam board it tapes on, and inside here there's some baffle holes in the back here. I covered some of them up because there's an air intake under here that's sufficient. I noticed a lot of noise was coming out of here. That made a big difference. I'm trying to make the bike as quiet as possible because if you're driving around on something that's really obnoxiously loud, you're going to attract unwanted attention. Look at this. You see, I have the factory muffler, so it has 2 mufflers now. It's got the factory one. This might be still a little hot from the test run. Then this corrugated pipe, I think that kind of acts like a muffler. And not only that, I think that pipe looks really cool, actually. I was going to paint it black, but now I'm thinking maybe I'll just leave it yellow. I think that kind of looks cool. And as far as the tape goes, right here, I put this Gorilla tape to kind of, there's some chain slap. When this thing's running, for whatever reason, the chain whips back and forth like this, and it bangs against this bar at certain times. It might have to do with the centrifugal clutch. I also tightened the chain up a bit. There's adjusters in the back here on each side to tighten up the chain. And yeah. Also, I made sure my back tire is fully inflated to the right pressure. Normal operating pressure, inflate to 24 psi, it says. Maximum inflate. It's not really that much pressure, but I pumped it up to the max because that's where most of the weight is. The front wheel, you don't have to do as much. Now, guys, as a preview, I'm going to show you. I showed this in the other video. By the way, this tach, I think it's still reading wrong. It's reading very low. It went up to like 2,700 RPM when it was cruising, 900 at idle. I don't know. I might have to adjust it. All this tack does, you wrap the pickup wires. It's a black and red wire. You wrap it around the spark plug wire a few times, and you can adjust how much it reads depending upon how much windings you have around there. I don't know if that's hokey or not. I got a sneak peek, guys. The Temu e-bike, I got it charging here. This damn thing, I'm going to do an unboxing of it and show you this later. And we're going to test it. It just arrived. So subscribe to the channel to see that absolutely for free. And hit the thumbs up on this video so we can spread the channel, and it will enable me to make better videos the bigger the channel gets. Alright guys, so now I got to get that damn van tank back in the van. That's the problem. Or do I go to the beach instead? Tough decision. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next one. This is New York Dan, Ben's Products.